What's going on, guys? So, I made a recent video and it got me thinking, right? You know how guys, they all want Jordans and Nikes and the latest gear and all that nonsense? You ever wonder if they're doing the same thing for their girlfriend? I did. I was at work yesterday and I made a joke about Sephora and how Sephora sells OPI, and we found a receipt for Sephora on our counter. And I was like, what are we, Sephora? We're selling OPI and stuff? And a girl was actually surprised that I knew what that was. So I was talking to my girlfriend about it, and she actually made fun of me for it, because I knew what that was. I mean, if you're a boyfriend, or just a guy in general, you should probably know all aspects of name brands. I'm not saying, you need to be a walking billboard, but really know some name brands so that when they come up in conversations, it's not foreign to you. Just a heads up for you guys who don't know what OPI is. OPI is nail polish. It's probably one of the higher end nail polish that you can find. It's not that expensive. It's about $9. It's not a big deal, but it's something you might want to know. Anyways, so now that I got that off my chest, I just want to talk about name brand clothing. Now, everybody has their own fashion, I guess. Some people like the Salvation Army look. Some people just generally don't care. Whatever. If you want to dress in my course all day, that's you. Or me, pretty much. But you have to have at least one favorite brand, and mine happens to be Michael Kors. My Kors watch, glasses, jackets, clothes, whatever your preference is. But really, you just have to make sure that you know what it is. I actually tested one of my friends, and their favorite brand is Jordan, but they don't really know much about Jordans. For instance, they don't know the difference between a real pair of Jordans or a fake pair of Jordans. So like I said, just be wary of things like that. But in general, if you're going to look fly, if you're going to be up to date, and if you're going to have the nicest gear, you want to do a little research. Everybody thinks being nice and being cuddly is great, but if you look good and you feel good, you'll act good. Unless you want to be stuck up and stubborn and a bitch or whatever, but that's a preference, really. You might want to avoid that. Most people don't like that. Well, that's all I got for you guys today. Enjoy.